Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Sorry, I'm also just setting up on, I'm setting up on RuneScape. I forgot to set it up earlier, what I wanted to do some AFKing for. So I was like, oh shoot. It's so important, I can't miss out on this free XP. So I'm getting that up. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Also, I didn't realize today what is actually my Twitch partnerversary, which I guess is a thing. Or not partnerversary, God no. Streamiversary. We aren't partner. But I didn't realize that was today. And then Twitch was like, hey, this is an important... You know what, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright, I am headed towards the teak trees now, where I can start chopping said trees down. Can I do this? Can I do this? Will this work? I have things in my inventory I probably shouldn't have in my inventory, so I'm taking up a lot of room here. It'll work! Welcome on into the stream, everyone. How are you all doing today? We also, I rearranged this. I made, since the camera is larger, I made this larger. We also now have the full face here, where I also... Oh, wait, let me go this way, let me go this way, let me go this way. I had an extra stool sitting around, so I decided that's where Raichu's gonna hang out. So it's the Pikachu stool. It's got Raichu, it's got Pikachu 30th anniversary, it's got Pikachu from NAIC holding my Slowking, and it's got Mega Raichu Y. That's pretty grand. It's got so many Pikas. So many Pikas. So little time. But today, we have some exciting stuff to talk about. And it is that there are new cards revealed the other day. We didn't end up streaming yesterday. Yes. I was like, do I have it pulled up already? I do not, but I can quickly go to it. Music's really fun. So, oh shoot, new stuff I think we've also showed last night. Alright, so, what are we starting with? Storm Emeralda. Emeralda? I don't know. Set starring Mega Rayquaza EX officially revealed. Which, with the new Stadium card, which is really interesting. So this is the set that is after Pitch Black, correct? I don't think they've showed a set before. I know obviously we have Pitch Black coming up. Japan's already had it. So yeah, this will be the post Pokemon World set then. Because this releases July 31st in Japan, which means we will get it a month or so after. So this will not be legal for Worlds. But it does have the new Mega Rayquaza, which is, from what I've seen, evidently not that great, at least right now. Maybe in a Dragapult world, potentially, but at least right now, seemingly is not going to be that great. So Champions War is the ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may use this ability to look at the top 4 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy you find there to this Pokemon. It's 280 HP, which is pretty, I feel like, on par for the Megas. 3 energy to attack, fire, lightning, and colorless. And for that, it does 50 damage times the number of fire and lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon in play. So just for having the 2 required, you're doing 200 damage. And then if one of these colors, or 100 damage, and then if this color is another thing for 150. Yeah, that's pretty low numbers. But again, this in a post-Dragapult world, maybe they are planning to cool down how, like the power level, which is kind of interesting. Is a retreat cost of 2, weak to lightning, resistance to fighting. Ooh, resistance to fighting. Which is interesting that they chose to make it colorless instead of making it a dragon type. Because what is... I mean, I guess they're going with flying, because Mega Rayquaza is flying as well, right? Because I don't think the Mega changes anything. Sam, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Next is Dragon Flying, and I don't think going Mega gives it a different type, right? It's just still, yeah, it's just still Dragon Flying. So they decided to go with Flying for it, which is why it's colorless. And of course, why it's weak to Electric. Doing pretty good. How are you? I'm doing well. Doing well. They also introduced a new Fletchling line, which I have seen, which is pretty cool. Surprise attack to flip a coin if Tails does nothing. Clutch during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. And then Talonflame EX, which is real cool. The ability Excite Dive. If this Pokemon's in your hand and you have a colorless Mega Evolution Pokemon in play, so that's something like Mega Rayquaza or Mega Kangaskhan, you may use this ability, put this Pokemon onto your bench. And this ability is not stopped by Team Rocket's Watchtower, because Team Rocket's Watchtower just affects Pokemon in play. This Pokemon is not in play when you use this ability, so that's pretty cool. So you can just skip past... You don't even need to run Fletchling and Fletchinder in your deck. You can just run Talonflame EX, have, you know, Kangaskhan, and then you can drop this down. It does, for 2 colorless, 150 damage, and you get to search your deck for 2 cards and put them into your hand. You don't reveal them. You get to put 2 cards into your hand and then shuffle your deck. That's honestly kind of cool. And then paired with potentially, like, Tank Kangaskhan, where you're, you know, resisting stuff. And it's also, since it's flying, it's also resistant to fighting, which is pretty cool. So it's weak to lightning. And there's not a lot of electric Pokemon right now in format that are impressive. Yeah, very, very cool that you can just skip those stages. Then we also had some tools and items and supporters. We have the Adventuring Lantern. Search your deck for a basic fire and lightning energy, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Okay, so cool. So that's just like similar to what we've had of energy search cards, but this gets you 2 energy. That's really neat. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot. Mega Rayquaza Cap. That's funny. Delta Gift is the attack for it, which costs 1 colorless. For each Pokemon in play that has a Mega Rayquaza Cap attached to it, search your deck for basic energy and attach it to that Pokemon. Okay, so basically you attach the Pokemon, the Mega Rayquaza Cap tool, to multiple of your Pokemon. It has to also be on the one in active. You announce the attack Delta Gift, which allows you to search for a basic energy and attach it to every Pokemon that has the tool on them already. That's very silly. I don't know if that's gonna see any type of anything, but that's fun. We got Xena's Trust. Switch your active Pokemon within your bench if you do move 1 energy from your previous active to your new active. That could see some play. That's kind of cool as a way to move energy around. That's fun. Like, you can have someone in active that has, like, let's say for instance you have Yveltal in active with an energy attached to it, clutching while you set up your bench, and then you play Xena's Trust, and you switch into active Mega Kangaskhan and you pull the energy to them, or even Mega Absol and you pull the energy to it, attack. That's kind of cool, actually. That could definitely see some play. And then NC's Hype. Draw 2 cards. If your opponent has 3 or less prize cards, draw 2 more cards. So it's basically a draw. It's a late game draw 4. Maybe. I don't know. Mega Rayquaza looks like it might be bringing back the OG Ray Eels deck from 2012 to 2013. That was before my time. I would love to for some because I mean right now, at least in the format, it doesn't seem super exciting, but also we don't know all of this set, so there might be a lot more stuff that's gonna apply to it. And then we have the Legendary Summit, which is a stadium. And no, this is not like a glitch. This is 2 different cards. So this is 2 halves of a stadium. And together the art is actually really cool. You can only put this card into play from your hand with the other half of Legendary Summit, and it counts as 1 stadium card in play. So just like with Transformation Tome, how we have to play 2 of them, you have to have both of these in hand and you play them at the same time, and they take up the space of 1 stadium. Which also means they can get bumped by 1 stadium. And then when knocked out from damage by an opponent's attack, both Pokemon's colorless Pokemon give up one less prize card. Which I don't know, like the idea of this, like playing it in something like Rayquaza, Kangaskhan, color, something that's obviously you're attacking with colorless Pokemon. You're playing 4 of them, 2 of each half, right? Because I don't think, because these are just Legendary Summit and Legendary Summit, like they aren't different cards, so I assume you can only play 4 of them. And even if you didn't, I don't think you'd want to play 8 cards for something that can be bumped so easily. I don't know, it just doesn't seem that great. But maybe if we get to a format where people are playing a lot of colorless, I don't know, it still just doesn't seem that great. But it's there. Japan will be holding a sealed tournament where you can open packs of a set and build a deck. Winners will earn a Mega Gallade EX promo, which will be mailed to them later. It's a reprint of Mega Gallade EX SIR. Cool. And that's a pretty cool card. Pretty cool. Legendary Summit harkens back to the legend cards of Heart Gold Soul Silver era. So can we bring back the Heart Gold Soul Silver era energy? Maybe. And this is what those looked like back then with like Lugia Legend. This was a Pokemon. And then it was also right before I started playing TCG regularly again, because they had like Pikachu V Union. So this was like, it was 4 cards to equal 1 Pikachu. Right? Like, did you have to put all 4 into play? How to play Pokemon V Union once per game during your turn. Combine 4 different Pikachu V Union from your discard pile and put them onto your bench. So this would just become 1 Pokemon on your bench with 300 HP, and you could use any of the 4 different attacks. Which is kind of cool. That's a lot though, but that is something that used to be around. It's something I know they've done in the past. I've never played in a format when something like this existed though. But it'd be cool for something like that to come back. And they're just talking about other stuff there. All right. Mega starter decks were revealed. So these are 3 starter decks that is coming to Japan. That's a really cute Eevee art. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Also a really cute Sprigatito. And that's a really nice Zayware as well. Oh yeah, there's a new Zoroark that's been revealed as well. Which I guess is from this. Because they will put out starter decks in Japan, and then the starter decks just kind of get mixed into whatever our set is. So we do have a new Pomo line. If you all don't know, I collect... There are some Pokemon that I just love, and I collect one of every printing. I have so far one of every printing of the Pawmi, Pomo, Pawmot line. So this is 3 more for me to get. Probably more than 3, because there'll probably be some reverses. Maybe an IR. I would love another IR. Nothing too exciting there. Power Plant Touch. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic lightning energy from your discard to one of your Pokemon. That's kind of cool. Although I guess that is also very similar to what Electros does already. It's something we already have. EVEX. Collect, draw 3 cards. Brave Dash 200. Flip a coin. If tails, this Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. Oh, that sucks. That's not that great. A new Delibird. Energy present. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, choose an energy you find, then reveal it and put it into your hand. That's cool. That would honestly probably not see any play. If you got to attach it, it probably would see some play. The Eevee that's there, Sprigatito, Meowscarada for 2 grass energy. You do magical bullets, 120 damage. This attack also does 120 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon that has damage counters on it. So you would have to play this with something like Monkey Dory or something that snipes the bench, or punch something a turn before and then like boss's order to do additional damage. That's kind of cool. A new Smoliv. Oil Slip. Once during your turn, you may switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. Your opponent chooses which Pokemon to switch. Okay, so you basically, it's like Iron Bundle, where you go, okay, your active Pokemon is no longer active, and they pick a new active. Purloin, Liepard, Zaora, Zork. Righteous Beating. This attack does 20 damage times the number of Pokemon you have in play. This is something that they, like, have brought around a few times. I don't know if, like, older, but, like, it's something we've had out for a while now. Lily's Clefairy is similar, but Lily's Clefairy includes your opponent's side of the field, which is always, you know, you get more. The most you can get out of this is hitting for, what, 120, assuming you're not playing a Terra and a Area 0. So, I mean, 120, I guess, is nothing to laugh at, but it's something for 1 energy. And just on a stage 1. And then for Darkness and 2 colorless, slash down 220 or 210 damage. And during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use slash down. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Okay. Okay. Alright, anything else? Chasing Glory Together set revealed for China. Okay, so China's also, like, catching up with a lot of stuff. So they will get, like, really, really large sets that combines cards from, like, our older sets. Because they've only recently... So this one is Journey Together and Destined Rivals. But they will sometime get new art. Like in the Sprock Scouting. They get a new art. Because this is, like, ours. This is theirs. That's really cool. I love that for them. Yeah, I really enjoy that didn't have them before, especially after this one. Brock didn't get a special card last year. Yeah, I really love that, because it's just cool for, like, collecting. And I'm sure there'll be some more that come from that as well. Also, since it's Destined Rivals, we'll probably get some really cool Team Rocket cards come out of that. Chasing Glory Together. This is the Japan 1 coin sets and reverse hollows revealed. That's cool. Oh, they get gold coins. The coin will be one of the following. The first of 2 sets have equal pull rates. I'm sorry, we're adding gambling to the coins we get now, or is this something they've been doing? Where you can get a reverse hollow coin or a gold coin? Ain't no way. Ain't no way we're doing that. That's funny. That is wild. And then Jolteon, Darkrai, Zarude, and more cards revealed for the Mega Starter deck. So what we were just looking at, the more cards that are coming to them. We got the Jolteon, 3 electric, 220 damage, discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. Anything with abilities. Normally, like, abilities are the most impactful stuff from single prize. But sometimes they'll have some decent attacks. Darkrai, 3 energy, deals 110 damage. More Pico, a new Call for Family Pokemon. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, put them onto your bench. Always good to have more Call for Family Pokemon in format. Zarude, Corkscrew Punch for 20 damage. Or Special Whip, 50 damage. Flip 2 coins if both are heads. This attack does 150. That's actually kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. It's just so difficult to... It's such a gamble. But, I mean, 50 damage isn't nothing. But it's also not something. So, there's that. In case you missed our update, here's Dell. Oh, this was just added after the fact, I guess, which we already looked at that. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, well, that's all the new cards showing up. Also, this was the other day. There, Are You Perhaps with Team Rocket is a trademark that was filed, which I guess they're assuming that potentially this could be a part of the 30th celebration. So it is something new, a new Team Rocket product. Who knows, but that it's just been trademarked. So that's kind of cool. Just like Battle Academy was trademarked. So who knows if that will actually be a thing or not. And, yeah. That's the new stuff we've got to look at. Oh, I do need to figure out what deck I'm playing today. I have not figured that out. I do not know that. Oh, shoot, wait, I gotta wish myself a happy affiliate anniversary. Thanks, Twitch, for reminding me to do that. So kind of you, Twitch, to remind me to do that. For some reason, I really want to play... For some reason, I really want to play, like, an Ethan's Typhlosion. I don't know why. You know what? TCG loves to not give you the side of the coin. Oh, exactly. Specifically me, and hates giving it to me. All right. There was a Tournament of Doom last night. So let's see what did well there. Azul won it with Mega Greninja. Was there any fun decks that did well that we could play today? There was a B that went 6-2. What kind of list is it? Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. I think this is very... I was playing Colorless Tenacity. I feel like that's so dangerous to be playing right now with Slow King just running around as it is. Alright, there was an Ethan's Typhlosion that went 6-3. Cool. Want to play a dumb deck? I don't want to play a dumb deck only because I'm trying to pick a deck that I'm going to play Monday to the mid-year celebration, and for some reason Ethan's Typhlosion is on the list for me as a potential deck that I might want to play to the mid-year celebration, only because I feel like there's a lot of do I need an end seed for anything, or can I drop this? Has no value. What is it? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted in RuneScape. What is an int seed, and do I need to keep it? It's a rare item. Int seeds can be exchanged for a bird nest by using them on ints. Players can receive a ring. Okay, that's actually something. Because I can trade it for bird's nest, which bird's nests actually sell for a decent amount of money. Once you like add up enough. So I guess I'll keep it. But so with it being the mid-year celebration, at the store that I'm specifically going to tends to have people who play a lot of grass decks. So I'm like, maybe we play a fire deck. And also Ethan's Typhlosion is a deck I have like gone back and forth on for a while. Like we played it for a while in the back, and then I haven't played it in forever, and I'm like, but it could be fun to play it again. So I don't know. We're also over 1700 ELO, which does mean we will be starting a Metafy soon. For any of you who are on Pokemon TCG Twitter, you'll get that joke. Get my Metafy going. Don't worry, for coaching, I will only be charging $200 an hour. Don't worry. Okay, I gotta play the exact split that I play, which is, I know it's weird. I normally don't play weird splits like this, but this is what I actually have in the deck. Is how for some reason, how I've chosen to play this split in real life. No, I'm playing one too many cards here. That right? Yeah, it's only 3. 4/4/3. 3/3 low draw power line, Shaman Psyduck. Alright, this is gonna be fun, maybe, hopefully, I hope so. Hey, it's been so long since I played Ethan's Typhlosion. I need to actually check what the top damage is again. Chikorita. Are we moving at the point where I could choose new sleeves? You know what? Chat, what if we really change it up? I'm going to keep the same coin, I think, but what if we use different sleeves? This will be the first time in a really long time I've decided to use a different sleeve. I've been using the 151 sleeve forever. This is a big moment. This is a big moment here. This is a very big moment. What's a good sleeve for this? I don't know why I've decided in this moment to use a different sleeve, but I have. Unified Minds, of course. Bye. Ethan is going on in... I can't type an adventure. Going on adventures. We're going on adventures. Isn't that fun? What is the max damage we do again? It's 60 per Ethan's adventure in the discards. That's 120, 240, right? 60, 120, 180, 240, plus 40 is 280, plus Victini is 290. And then we play Brave Bengal, which is 320. Yeah, so that's Kill Dragapult or Gravity Mountain, either or. Ethan is going where? That's, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ethan is going where? Who knows? Who knows? None of us really know. None of us really know where Ethan is going. He's going somewhere. He's going somewhere. Oh shoot. That's crazy. Someone of my clan just got a drop that's worth 18 mil. That's cool. Primordial crystal. 11 KC. Kill count, by the way. It's KC. I've not done a lot of bossing, so I haven't gotten any chances at big drops, but I'm sure my luck will be bad. But who's to say? All right, only 30 minutes into stream and we're starting our first game. That's pretty solid, if you ask me. I assume we want to go first. Yeah, because we don't play a Badoo or anything. Yes, we want to go first. We will go second. But we're also a single prize deck, so it's not too bad if we go a little slower. And we're going to open Dreepy here, so they're going to think they're against a Dreepy. Boy, will they be surprised. Oh no, it's Alakazam. I feel like Alakazam is a pretty bad matchup for us, because neither of us really have a way to accelerate anything, so it's whoever takes the first prize wins. Is really what this is. Just whoever takes the first prize wins. So I feel like that's kind of crazy. I think we'll put down 2 Cyndaquils to give us... So next turn we can Stretcher. I think that's gotta be it. How many adventures do we have? We have 3. 1 is prized. But I think 2 is really all we need. 2 plus Victini is all we need. We'll attach there. And... I'm not getting hand disrupted, so we might as well just put Quilava in hand. We can play it here. Okay, we should be able to take the first prize, hopefully. Look, Squad, how you doing? Hey, once you get a chance to go around, I want to test my deck out. What you playing? Psychic Draw. As long as they don't get a Candy attack off this turn. Because this matchup, I feel like it's truly just whoever gets the first attack. And they didn't evolve this one, so... Well, they put it up, so they're probably getting attack, which means we probably lose. I don't know. I don't think we play any hand disruption either. Do we? We do play a red card. Okay, so there's a world where we get to bring it back near the end. Dragapult Greninja deck. Mega Greninja. Okay, they are searching for it all. Yep, they got the candy. Damn, sad days. Okay, we get to return attack. We just got to keep our board set up, which means we will lose the low draw power here because we don't get to immediately evolve. But I think that's okay. I think we can live with that. We just also have to... We need to check and see if red card is actually available for us. We can't use it, obviously, for several turns. But we just need to make sure it is available for us. We'll take knockout here. And then if they whiff a knockout, that'd be cool. They probably won't, but again, it would be cool if they did. Overkill. Oh, but this does mean we are actually going to need more pieces. Because we need multiple Ethans, right? How many Ethans do we need in the discard? 60 more, so we need just 2. Okay, so that's actually fine. We can bond it by the journey, and then we can secret box to get the other one. Red card is here. Cool. Throw you 3 away. Yeah. Grab another adventure. Grab a Poffin. Because we're going to adventure and grab Typhlosion, Senequil, Energy. And then we're going to Buddy Poffin for Dreepy, and I guess maybe Victini. That feels right. That feels right. There we get those. Candy, because right now we're doing 160, yep, which is just enough. They're hitting me with the thumbs up to show how fantastic we are. They're like, wow, you're so great at this game. And I'm like, yeah, I am great at this game. I don't think Victini ever matters. Yeah, because at this point we're already knocking out, so there's no reason to ever really put Victini into play. So we take return KO, then they take return KO, and then it really is just going to come down to if they're able to recover from when we disrupt, and if we're gonna be able to keep up. Which is the other important thing. We need to keep up with setting up. Because they're going to be able to keep up as long as they get energy, which theoretically should be pretty easy for them. Dawn. Just thinning their deck, putting more in their hand. And also just staying prepared for a hand disruption. I feel like that might be maybe what we, if we're expecting to see Alakazam, I think you maybe just tech in a Xerosix. If you feel like Alakazam is going to be a problem. And I feel like it will be. So maybe we should just add a Xerosix. Brave Bengal and Gravity Mountain do not come up at all. So we can get rid of those. Bond with Journey. That's our last one because the other one is prized. Gotta get that for the attack. That for energy. Put the other one in hand for this one next turn. Recon Directive. Potential for boss, because maybe we boss and kill their draw power next turn. It could be the play. I don't know. I don't know. This doesn't feel great. That's pretty good to at least get one set up, and then okay, we're not completely. We're getting decent prizes at least. We're getting decent prizes at least. Because this is the turn we're going to be able to red card. So we just need to make it count. We just really need to make it count as best we can. Like, they're gonna get this one set up. But I mean, if they use these, incredible. But it would be very stupid of them to use these. They're just getting it prepped for next turn. But if we can kill one of them... I don't know. Because we just need them to whiff a turn, is really all we need. But we are not going to hit it this turn, so maybe we save it for next turn. Okay, let me put that down. Well, because then if they don't whiff it, then they can just boss. I feel like we actually need to Fez. Because right now we don't have a... Yeah, I hate this, but... Any cards. Okay. Any cards. Okay, red card. But again, then they have... They draw 6 cards back. So I think we save red card for next turn. I think we save red card for next turn. And hopefully make the best use of it that we can. Should have another Bonded by the Journey in here now. Or Ethan's Adventure, rather. Do we red card now? Because right now they just need to get energy, and we know they have Katsam. But they just get it back. But we put all this to the bottom. They draw 3 cards. It's better to save it for next turn, though. I feel like we need to use it this turn, though. They got the Alakazam, and then they evolved it. But I just don't know where the other Alakazams are, is the problem. I hate it, but it is what it is. I need them to stall out this turn, because I'm asking them to get energy and an Evo. They have a knockout, they just need energy and an Evo. But maybe they can also whiff the evolutions here, and then the next turn they'll need Candy Evo. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, well. Maybe they'll just whiff energy. Maybe they'll whiff energy. Okay, well. They only have 1 basic energy in the discard, though, to grab. There's also a world where we whiff the attack here, though. Because I need recovery cards. I need my own Kyurem. Or my own Lanazade, rather, is what I meant to say. It is in there. Thinning is winning. Sacred Ash could get me the Sacred Ash with Ethan's Adventure could get me the cards, but nothing more than that. Okay, Stretcher. Stretcher gets me the energy. But I still need... Okay, I want to say thank you. Thank you. And it basically, if they're able to get another attack off, it doesn't matter that we don't have anything on our bench because they were just going to have game anyways. So this is really just to see if they can immediately return KO. If they can return KO, I know they don't have game, but there's not going to be a chance that they whiff an attack. So if they just have energy in hand, then it's just over anyways. Yeah, I feel like a Zerosix definitely helps this matchup a lot. And also is a deck we could probably see on that if we decide to go with this. They're thinning here, so I'm assuming they don't have the energy then, but they do get to see a lot of draw here. They do get to see a lot of draw here. Just show me the energy. Ain't no way they're whiffing the energy that much. Okay, I don't know if they're just BMing or if they're actually whiffing. Oh? Oh, they're just fully BMing. They're just fully BMing. They're just fully being a dick. They're just fully being a dick. I love that. So kind of them to just fully be a dick. So kind of them to just fully be a dick for no reason. What a fucking loser. A GG. Yeah, I was thinking a Xerosix already was kind of going to be necessary. Because that was the real reason that I'm like, is my holdup for taking this deck Monday, because I do know there are some people in my area that play a lot of Alakazam, and just the matchup is just really bad. Because just whoever takes the first prize wins. What a nerd. And again, like, if you have it, I'll have it. Like, had they just showed me the energy, I would have just conceded. But they literally were like, no, I want to use all my cards. And it's not like I could understand. I don't understand it, but I could understand it for one if you were like playing into like Dragapult, because like, yeah, screw Dragapult. Like, I understand it, but why are you doing it to an Ethan's Typhlosion? That's crazy. That is so crazy. Do we drop a... I think we drop an Ultra Ball for this. I think we can survive without an Ultra Ball. Yeah. Because I don't want to drop anything else. I don't want to drop Poppin. I don't know. We'll see if that matters. Stay hydrated out there. We'll go heads, of course. It'll be tails, but we'll go heads. Fails. Always fails. Oh, also, chat, today I did get to open up some, I'm not going to show you the hits because you'll have to wait for the YouTube shorts, but I did get to open up some Chaos Rising. Did get to finally get my hands on Chaos Rising. And I will tell you, we got some pretty cool hits. Got some pretty cool hits. Steam Summer Sale, picking up anything? I forgot to look. I don't know. Is anyone getting anything from the Steam Summer Sale? Scatterbug. Oh, this is Decidueye. It's like Scatterbug. It's for the Pavilion. Good matchup for us. We are going second, which is good since we have Lilies. Which is good, rather, because we have a bad hand. Because I haven't looked at the store that much. The Steam store. Is there anything on my wish list right now? Not really. I honestly just have a bunch of random stuff on my wish list. None of it's actually I'm excited about. It's just stuff that's been sitting on my Steam wish list forever. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through. You can get Watch Dogs 2 for $2.49. That's crazy. I mean, it is a 10-year-old game, but when it's normally $50, that's an insane discount. My turn. My turn. We can just Ember for knockout here, which is really funny. That's that's quite good. that's quite good, the people are saying. Not as good to not have anyone else, so we will need to Ultra Ball and get another Cynical down. Or we could Secret Box. Actually, Secret Box would be better here. Because Secret Box we can get, Coffin. I don't think Mountain ever comes up. I don't think Mountain ever comes up. we want to grab an Ethan, maybe? I think an Ethan would be better. We have this in turn, but I don't know. We grab 2 Cyndaquils or 2 Dreepies. Or, do we grab 2 Cyndaquils or a Cyndaquil and a Dreepy? This potentially gets knocked out. I think 2 Cyndaquils is better. I think that's just stronger to have. And then we'll punch for knockout. I might finally pick up Eugenics, been watching another streamer play it. So have fun with it. I think cassette these will expire. There's still like some decent sells right now. Alright, back to scrolling through Steam. I don't know. There's like nothing, no games right now that I'm like, that have been on my radar that would be on a discount. Like a big game that I want to get right now is Lego Batman, but that is like a brand new game, so it won't be on a discount. I don't actually even know if it's on PC. Scrolling through top sellers. Ooh, maybe. I just thought of a game. We'll have to see if it's even here. I'm just gonna see more on top sellers. I love that Mecha Chameleon is the like top selling game right now. I've watched a lot of streamers play it. It's so fun to watch. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is actually a game that has been on my radar that I've wanted to play for a really long time. It's on a 33% discount, so actually maybe that. Oh, my turn. They did not get a knockout. Cool. They did disrupt my hand, though. They did get a forced vitality down. Not cool. Not cool. We would just be punching for 60 and we'd be discarding energy again. This might just be a pass. No, I think we still punch. We already have 2 energy in the discard. We only play 5 energy. Should this not be doing 70, actually? Oh, no, it's attacks used by your evolution fire Pokemon. I forgot it was evolution Pokemon. I think we're just gonna pass. And hope we just draw into something. Because right now our hand is fairly dead. Okay, well they get an attack off here, so we're pretty bad. I've heard Paralyze is pretty good. I think it's like a Sims competitor. God of War Ragnarok's also on a 33% sell. RuneScape Dragon Wilds on a decent sell. I also need to see what's on before I make any purchase of anything. I always need to check and see what's on Game Pass. I would like to play 007 First Light at some point, but that's not on a discount. Okay, we did get a Lily. Actually gave us a better hand here. I know we could Pokepad for Quilava, but I'm not going to Pokepad for Quilava because I'm going to Lily. Actually, should I Pokepad for Quilava? Because I need candy. I need so much. There's so many cards that I need here. There's actually a lot of cards we need. We're hitting for weakness still, but we don't have anything in the discard that is boosting our power. So we kind of need a lot. We kind of need a lot. Ethan's Adventure. I do have candy. I just can't get an Ethan's in the discard, which is the problem. I can't get an Ethan's in the discard, which is the problem. So I think we grab Fez to potentially get us there. Because right now we have no Ethan's in the discard, so we'd be punching for... We'd be punching for 50 Plus, we could add Bangle and Punch for 80, which would be 160 we could minus. But I need to try and at least get one thing into the discard. So if I can Fez... Basically, the 3 cards I want off Fez is Ethan's Adventure and Ultra Ball. Okay, or none of it. Okay, or none of it. Or none of it. Okay. Okay. That was stupid. We played this really poorly because I am scrolling through Steam. But I'm going to keep scrolling through Steam. God of War is only $20. I've actually never played God of War. So actually maybe that. Maybe I'll pick that up. It's only 20 bucks. Hades 2 on a 30% discount. Hades 2 still in... Did get full release, right? Oh, they just bossed me? They did. That sucks. What's crazy, though, is we still aren't out of this game. What's crazy, though, is we still aren't out of this game if I can just piece something together here. I need to shuffle the deck. Because I need to hit one of these candies. Thank you, candy. And I need an Ethan's Adventure. Thank you, Ethan's Adventure. You know what? I wouldn't say no to another Ethan's Adventure. No. No. Could not get another Ethan's Adventure, that's fine. I don't think we need boss. What sucks here, though, is I cannot set up another one on the bench. Yeah, we're kind of screwed here, gang. We're really what I'm trying to get at here is we're kind of screwed here, gang. We kind of took too long to get any action going. I was hoping maybe for Alana's Aid. Alana's Aid would have been pretty good. Alana's Aid would have been real good. Alana's Aid would have been real cool. But, I mean, this gets us the knockout, so I guess that works too. Hey, there's Lana's Aid. They probably just have it again, right? I staged a match. It was Surledge. They had Drillbur. Drillbur is pretty good in Surledge right now. What else is on a decent sell right now? My sister's been playing Paralives, and she's liking it so far. There's bugs and such, but it's in early access. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually something I super am interested in, but I do like Sims style games. This puts it on the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah, I need to shuffle the deck. I need to shuffle the deck because I need to find Lana's Aid. But I mean, a Night Stretcher, if we whiff it, at least puts me someone back on the bench. Lily's also works. At least shuffle the deck. They probably just punch and kill this, which is fine. Which is fine. We could boss and try and stall. But I mean, then they just need one energy. I don't know what their energy splits are, though. How many Cyndaquils in the discard? 2. That means there's a Cyndaquil in here. Okay. What sucks, though, is this is all going to go away. but at least we know where it is, which is in the deck. Yeah. Maybe they don't have boss. Maybe they don't have boss. Haha. Okay, they don't have boss. They're playing Dawn. It's pretty good. Although, I mean, just a boss on Fez gets them the game. Oh, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay, back to Paralyze, and she's liking this farther small bugs. I read that. Reparalyze. If I recall, once you buy it, you just get all the updates for free. She made a statement about not wanting to do DLC the way Sims does. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. There's been a 007 first light I did watch on the stream play. It was a pretty fun time. Yeah, I've actually never seen a 007 movie, but it seems pretty interesting. Ethan's Avenger. That's a great. Oh fuck! I forgot they could snipe the bench. I forgot they could snipe the bench. I played this so poorly. I forgot they could snipe the bench. I played that whole thing so poorly. That game also still was potential, but we played it so poorly, I was distracted half the time. Let me finish scrolling through Steam, and then we'll play another game. Oh, I forgot the Black Flag remaster was coming out next month. That's wild. Comes out July 9th. Slay the Spire 2 did not get a discount. It's $24.99. It's on my list to get at some point, though. Yeah, I don't see anything else really jumping out at me. I probably, to be honest with you, probably won't get anything. Because I've just spent too much money recently going to New Orleans. So I probably just really won't get anything. Oh wait, the Librarian Tidy Up game. Actually, I might get that. That's $5. I don't know if you all have seen this game. It's the it's the just cleaning up a library. It's just putting a bunch of books back in their proper place. That's all it is. That's all it is. You're just cleaning up a library and putting books back. And it's a magic library, so you use magic spells and stuff too. Put that on the wish list. Put that on the wish list. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else really right now that's like jumping out at me as something I need. Yeah, First Light I do want to play at some point. And also threw me back up to the top, I just realized. Well, how you doing? Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much. So kind of Twitch to tell you to say that. Guild Wars 3 is coming out in a couple years. That's going to be pretty cool. I don't know that I ever played Guild Wars 2. I know I played Guild Wars. I don't think I ever played the second one. I don't know that I ever played the second one. Maybe I did. But again, also before I buy, like I said, any of this stuff, I need to see like what's on Game Pass. I haven't played Game Pass in a bit. I tend to go, like, I'll cancel my Game Pass when I know I'm not like going to be playing a lot of Xbox, which tends to be pretty often. And then I'll get into it. Yeah, Legacy of the Dark Knight. This is the Lego game I want to get, but it's $70. Why is it 70? I thought it was like 40. I was prepared to spend 40 at 70. Okay, well, I'm not getting that anytime soon. That's insane. That's insane. I know it's a big game, but still, that's... Dude, these games are too expensive. Games are too expensive. Whoever decided game prices, they were awful. Hey, can you see me, Matt? I don't think we're doing any, I think I'm just doing ladder stuff right now. Because I am not prepared to play this deck really at all. I also thought it was less, like, with a definitive edition. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a definitive edition, and I just didn't see it with my eyes. Yeah, okay. I don't really see anything else during the summer sale that's like jumping out to me as something I want. But if anyone sees anything cool, definitely let me know. Let me check and see. No, it's just straight up $70. It's just straight up $70. That's crazy. That's crazy. 80 stream streak. Let's go, Welsh. I think I'm on like a cajillion stream streak myself, though. Actually, I wonder if I actually am, because I don't message in chat every stream. So I guess there is a chance that it has not tracked. Even though I have physically been here, has it tracked my account as being here? Maybe Welsh has truly been to the most of my streams. Ooh, Slow King. This is important that Shaman is not prized. Or if it is, that we can just get it down, get it out really quickly with a redeemable ticket. I will take 2 extra cards. And then during there, let me actually... Oh, what a top deck. What a top deck. What are their... Just trying to get some information about what kind of... Playing Hilda. I don't know about Hilda in Slow King, what that tells us. Only 1 Dreepy. That's kind of... Double Dreepy prized. That's fun. Bench the Shaman. Do they just concede if they see me bench Shaman? Ooh, rough. I mean, it works. But very rough that they have to waste telepathic. Are they going to load up Spectrier? With a Delightful Kiss? That seems bad. That seems really bad. That's really bad. Okay, sure. Sure. Grab you. Already attached energy, have energy in hand, so I think we just grab another Snickwill. Because now we're doing 40 and we just kill this. I would like to get Loke on. Maybe you want to keep Gravity Mountain as something to bump. So I think we just get rid of Ethan's Adventure and an energy. Just to get Loke online. We'll be bonded by the journey. Grab Ethan's Adventure, Recon Directive. We'll grab Kieran just in case. And then we will attach for turn and start the prize trade. And as long as we keep the Shaman on our bench, we are safe from Kirams and can pretty easily just win the game. We just gotta always keep the Shaman alive. Also, did remember the Cassette's Beast people are... What just happened? Oh, my woodcutting leveled up. I didn't realize I was so close to a level up. 74, nice. Cassette Beast people are making a second Cassette Beast game. I don't know that I've ever seen Cassette Beast. It's like 6:30 right now. I'll have to look into it. Camille, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm just gonna kill my poor Shaman. My poor innocent Shaman. Oh no, whatever shall I do? My poor innocent Shaman. I don't know if I'm doing like a Shaggy voice there. I don't know what that was. Good. How are you? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Ethan's. All right. All the guys are loaded up and here to have fun. We'll go ahead and grab Shaman back. Then we'll recon Directive. Lily could be decent. I don't think I need the Ultra Ball for anything. 20. Just melting? I feel that. Well, actually I don't feel that because I'm inside with a fan and AC right now. So I guess I don't literally feel it, but I understand. as someone who is always warm. That's concede. That's a pretty bad matchup. Because like Slowking can get away with not respecting Shaman. I think the way they went about it was pretty bad. I think that's just a rough way to go about it, especially not being able to set up the other one. But you can get away with not respecting Shaman, except for when you're going up against single prize decks. But the likelihood that they're going up against a lot of Ethan's Adventures is pretty low. I'm inside with the Phantom Melting. Oh, that's even worse. Although that was me last week, because our AC didn't go out, but there's a leak in our I don't know. I'm not a technical person. The Freon line that like the refrigerant or whatever goes into. And so the AC just was not keeping up, so it was like 78 degrees. And that was as cool as it could get it. And then they came in, they charged it, they came back, they put dye into it, and I think they're coming back next week to see if they can find where the leak is so they can fix the leak. But boy, oh boy, am I glad I rent. Oh, I don't have to pay for it. Okay, so now we'll see if the Zerosix matters. We just gotta be mindful when we actually utilize it. Hopefully this is just a pass angle from them. Oh, no, Telepathic. Telepathic's pretty good to get some more Abras down. They ever grabbed 2 Abras? Probably, right? Because like they don't need that much space for Dunsparces. But I would be happy if they don't get a Dunsparce. Let's go. Let's go. Can bench you. We'll attach you. Brave Bengal does nothing in this matchup, right? Because it only happens to EXs, right? Yeah, so we can get rid of Brave Bengal at some point. Get another Shinnequill out. And we'll just pass. No reason to attack for 30. The 30 never matters. And all it will do is just lose us an energy that there is potential we won't lose. So they only have a 6-card hand. They might not have any draw power. Okay, they probably top decked the Buddy Poffin, or else they would have definitely played that last turn to get the Sparses down. So hopefully they just don't have any Cadabras in hand. Okay, they have a Kadabra in hand. Hopefully they don't draw into a rare candy and an Alakazam. I need to stop saying stuff because they're going to draw into it when I say it. You can't write this. You can't write this stuff. I gotta stop speaking. I gotta stop speaking. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ah! Now say the lottery numbers. 4, 8, 15, 16, 22, 48. It's crazy. Now I'll quick 1,000 people will subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll say the numbers on your back of your credit card. Oh, that's easy. The numbers on the back of my credit card are and my mother's maiden. The street I grew up. And of course, that's it. Yeah. I don't know why I promoted this. Well, I guess I want to protect. Do I want to protect this? Not really. I guess that was just pretty bad all the way around. I think he meant to mute. Wait, did it mute? Oh, I didn't mean to mute. I don't know how that happened. I just never want to put Fez down. Okay. No, okay. Whew. So next turn I can do this. I think I should grab a Dreep then. I think we should get Dreepy on it. Yeah, I don't know. This is not great. This is not grand. This is what the people are calling bad. I'm gonna fly to America so I can use it. You think I'm in America? I am, but you know. My hand is pretty much always safe, so we can just always keep whatever we need. Well, I guess they will play red card, but that obviously won't come up for a while. All I know is AC most likely means America. That is fair. That's fair. I do need to get some recovery cards in the mix here. Some recovery cards in the mix would be great. Because like right now, I can't really grab any Dream Series, so I don't think I'm gonna play this Ethan's yet. Never mind, it's prized. I was gonna say because maybe I'll get my I can't remember the name of the card. Sacred Ash, but the Sacred Ash is prized. So that's cool. That's real cool. We're gonna have double energy, right? Yeah, we're gonna have double energy. We already have 2 Typhlosions in hand. Not even hitting for enough yet. I need an Ultra Ball. Or a Secret Box. Why doesn't it work for me? Why does it work for my opponent, but it doesn't work for me? Why does it work for me, but not for my opponent? Why can I say my opponent's gonna get this, that, and the other, and then it doesn't work for me? I guess I could put down Victini. Punch for 110. I wish Brave Bengal would work here, but it doesn't. I mean, they have knockout in hand, so we might as well just put the damage, and they'll just put the energy onto probably Victini, because they might be afraid that I potentially play a Dragapult. Okay, no, they aren't. I don't, so they don't have to be afraid of it, but that might be a concern. I feel like Victini would still be the better place to put it, because the 30 damage is never really gonna come up. This goes up. We are facing a real uphill battle because we whiffed knockout so many times. We have whiffed too many knockouts. Because you're playing Dracloak. Wait, because I'm playing Dracloak what? You know what? No, I don't know. That's what I asked. That's why I asked. That's why I asked. We're still only punching for 110, so we could play this other Ethan's, which gets us there. We could boss and kill one of these for some reason. Boss and kill the Dunsparce, but I don't know that it matters. This is twice in a row we've lost to Alakazam. Last time it was just they took the first prize, and this time I just was way too slow. I was way too slow. Can't wait for this Dracloak to have 15 energy on it. I'm gonna attach to it myself next. Lana's Aid. Yeah, because we're at the point where we need them to miss attacks multiple turns in a row. I just don't see that happening, honestly. I just don't see it happening. Do I have another candy? I think I do. I think no matter what, we promote the Loke, though. Because the Loke's just has energy to burn. We do have another candy. If we find the other candy, who knows? I'm gonna guess that we will not find the other candy, but, you know, it'd be cool. It would be cool if we did. It would be cool if we did. Is it even in here? Is it prized? It's prized anyway, so it doesn't matter. Literally nothing we're doing right now matters. Because we can't take the knockouts, they just immediately take knockout again. The other candy's prized, and the redeemable ticket we had to throw away. I had to throw it away. I didn't have to throw it away. I could have thrown something else away. But it was... everything that I had to throw away were, like, decent cards. You know where I think Ethan is going? To the trash. You know where I don't think Ethan is going? To this event I'm going to on Monday. I just love the idea of it, but... it's just... and it's also me. I'm just really bad at it. I'm just really bad at playing Pokemon. That's the other thing. That's the other thing you gotta keep in mind. Because the other thing I'm potentially playing is, of course, Dragapult. Or Zoroark, which I also feel like I'm pretty rough with. But Zoroark is so fun because you get to use the wonderful transformation tome. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Love a good transformation tome. You've never seen Dragapult Typhlosion? This is the most common way to play Ethan's adventure, or Ethan's Typhlosion, is with Dragapult. Or it's not with Dragapult, it's with Dracloak as your draw engine. But it's arguably the most common way to play it. It's not? It is. It is the most common way to play Ethan's Typhlosion. The other ways to play it is with in Zoroark as your draw engine, but it's pretty low. Back pre-rotation, people would play it with Pidgeot, but obviously rotated. But just the straight Ethan's Typhlosion just does not get enough draw power. So the most common way Ethan's Typhlosion is played is with Dracloak as your draw engine. Although this is playing a 3-3 line. I think more often I've seen it with a 2-2, but I think 3-3 is just better in case, especially in best of one. I really don't want to have to play the adventure here, because I would much rather play like Lilies. So we really need... is Shaman even... Shaman is here, so we just need to get Shaman down. Just need to get Shaman down. We'll grab an Ethan's Adventure out. Thinning is winning. Not you. Grab that. What else do we need here? Maybe another Cyndaquil? Probably another Cyndaquil. This potentially gets killed. Which maybe why we should attach... I want to attach Retreat. That feels pretty bad. Feels pretty bad to do like an attach Retreat. do we attach here, bench here, and then pass? It sucks we're going to lose the Dragloak, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Slow key. We got the Shaman in, so they can target down Shaman. They ciphered last turn, right? They didn't. Okay, if they did use it, I was like, did they? Was that how they ended their turn? No, they had already run errands for it. So it's just 2 fresh cards. They could whiff an attack here, which would be best case for us. Okay, no Secret Box. Probably gonna get it. They just need energy and their attacker. Obviously, this gets them their stadium and their attacker with a Pokegear. Ooh, throwing away a Wondrous Patch. That feels pretty bad. Well, they haven't used a supporter yet, so I guess they could grab a Lily here or a Cypher to put the attacker who they want on top. Cypher, Night Stretcher, Bengal, and Stadium. Bengal doesn't do anything in this matchup, but just thinning cards out of their deck. Surprised they attached it. It doesn't do anything for them in this matchup. Oh, well, I guess they only play... Yeah, but I was like, I feel like I would rather keep it in my hand for a potential Ultra Ball trash. I feel like I would just rather be able to throw it away with an Ultra Ball. Do they have the energy, though? Or is this just a pass and setting up for next turn? It is just a pass and setting up for next turn. Wonderful. That works out great for me. Secret Box. Now that's interesting. Now that's interesting. We could take 3 prizes here. Now that's interesting. But I do need to play in Ethan's Adventure. Let me see what's in deck really fast. Because I would need to play in Ethan's Adventure. No, because I could grab Pokepad. Off the... I could grab Pokepad. Pokepad gets us Ethan's Typhlosion. We grab Kyurem to do an extra 30 damage. Which is enough, right? Oh, do we even need Kyurem, actually? Because it's 60 times. So all 4 will be in discard, so that's 280. So just Brave Bengal is enough, actually. Yeah, just Brave Bengal is enough, actually. We can grab a Lily and just also get a fresh hand. And also get Evo. Oh, which we need that's why we needed the Ethans, actually, was for the energy. Okay, we did mess up there because that's why we needed the Ethans. Because I needed the Ethan for the energy. It's fine. We could still hopefully hit it. But Ethan was that was why we needed to play Ethan, because I needed to retreat. Okay, it's fine. It worked out. It worked out. It's fine, but that was potentially problematic. That was potentially problematic. Also, I know we could have held the stadium as a potential stadium bump for them, but I don't really care. They get the stadium up. They play 4 of them. I only play 2 stadiums. I don't really care about the stadium bump. I just wanted to get a card out of my hand that didn't get lilied back in. So really their only attack here is to either kill the Shaman or to use Metagross to kill Typhlosion. Really their only options here. Everything else is pretty much not an option. Yeah, it's just going to be Metagross. Because we know they have Stadium in hand. It's just doing this and then just hoping I don't have a follow-up, but I do. Because of Night Stretcher energy in hand. This could even just be an instant concede after. Because they'll have a 5-card hand from the Lucky Helmet. But they've already thrown away one Wondrous Patch. They've already used their Secret Box. Now the Dracloak top deck is pretty good. I would like either just an Ethan's Adventure or something. Fez is pretty decent. I don't really care about giving them two prizes here. Yeah. Oh, hello, mouse. Because I don't want to use my Night Stretches if I don't have to. So I want to try and save them for later if I can. Now I could just boss Latias, take 2 prizes, and even if they disrupt my hand, have a pretty decent shot. I think we actually will do that to also not give them draw power. Yeah, because this also takes away draw power from them. They just have the 4 cards in the top deck. They can immediately attack again if they have a Pokemon to use, but I think this is just a little bit better. Because we could get red carded. And it will just give us... We just need to take out 1 person. Testing a new 1 prize you're cooking on? What you cooking? What's in the kitchen? Yeah, they do get the return knock, but that's fine. If they don't get hand disruption, it doesn't matter. They do not get hand disruption, so it does not matter. Attach energy. There's the concede. A GG's. GG. Maybe very silly. Was that the first or second win we've gotten? I feel like it's the first. I feel like that might have been the first win. No, we've gotten 2 wins. Okay, we've gotten 2 wins with the deck. Can we get an even spread? Can we win another one here? Although 2 of those losses were to Alakazam, which I feel like is just... I don't know, and that's why I'm leaning towards not wanting to play this to the mid-year celebration that I'm going to on Monday. Because Alakazam... I mean, it's not a huge guarantee that I match into Alakazam, but if Alakazam is pretty much an auto loss, I don't know if I want to play that then. I also don't just love super, like, linear decks. Wasn't one of them someone forfeiting, or were you winning that match and they just ended it early? That's a good question. It might have just been an instant concede, and it might not have counted. I know one of them I instant conceded. The 2 Alakazams, and then... I can't remember. It might have just been a quick concede. Because I might have just quickly taken a prize, and they might have just, like, popped. I think it might have been another Slowking. Yeah, it was against another Slowking. They did concede pretty early, but I had already set up my board in such a way because it was they used the Spectre, so they did concede early, but they didn't have a chance. Seeing this and Festival Lead also just feels like such a bad matchup for us because they can punch twice. I don't know this. I don't know. Ethan's Adventure here would have been huge. Kyurem doesn't really come up here. Double Sin. Actually, I should have just grabbed one Cyndaquil and a Dreepy. We could have grabbed another one here. Grab that in hand. Should grab another Cyndaquil. I feel like that's okay. Actually, the likelihood of them getting an attack off is very, very, very low. The likelihood they get an attack off is insanely low. Because they didn't have an Applin down. Turn 1. Oh, okay. Interesting. They must have not had anything then. See, a game like that, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. They bricked it instead of playing it through to see if I had it. They just conceded. They just conceded instead of playing it through. Yeah. That's something. I don't know. I don't know. The deck just runs kind of rough. I don't know that the Psyduck is needed either. Shaman is definitely needed. Psyduck is here in case we play into Dragapult Dusk. Then it feels pretty important. I don't know. I just don't feel like it is a worthwhile deck to play. We could also just take Beedrill. Bees. I would really like to win. I just want to win the mat, you know? I'm just all about winning a mat. And more so than winning a mat is just doing well enough to get store credit so I can buy some packs. Because I'm running solo on packs for the daily pack open. The other, of course, play is always Dragapult. I mean, it's BDIF for a reason. Zoroark, I've had a lot of fun playing with recently. But I feel like I just make dumb mistakes with it. But I'm 12-5 with it. I just make dumb mistakes with it. Let's play some Zoroark. 1-1v1, I need to test deck against Typhlosion. Alright now. Right now we're mostly just playing ladder games today. Just trying to stress test different decks, see how I'm feeling and such. Play Festival Lead. I don't have the cards for Festival Lead because the Applins and Diplins I gave to a buddy months ago when he wanted to play it. I never had built the deck, I just had the cards in my bulk. And I've played Festival Lead here and there, I just don't really enjoy it. Same reason, obviously if you want to win, you can just play Crustle, and I know judgment to anyone who does, I just don't enjoy playing Crustle myself. So, and Festival Lead is one of those decks I just don't have a ton of fun playing. I don't know, I like decks that have multiple, different paths to get places, like Zoroark, like Dragapult, like Miraidon back in the day. There were just so many different ways you could set up, so many different attackers. I like toolbox decks. Raging Bolt's pretty good for that. Hops Trevenant. I actually don't know how this matchup goes with Zoroark. I feel like pretty... Does Shred get through... Actually, I'll have to check. I don't know if Shred gets through that. I think it does, right? This attack is affected by any effects. Is this an effect? Flip of coins. Prevent all damage. That's an effect, right? So yeah, just punch through it. That's fun. 3 Zorks, 1 in hand, put 2 down. I don't know if Binding Mochi's really needed in this matchup. Let me check the mulligan they got for damage. 140. Because I'm trying to think with... Yeah, I feel like I would just rather get a Darmanitan going. Hey, thank you so much for the follow there, Fire Fist Christ. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I need to keep at least something for trade fodder. I think I can get rid of a Mochi here and be okay. We could also grab Meowth instead and give ourselves a Lilies next turn. Oh, you know what we should check? How many... 3 PP ups, 3 transformation tomes. We have a prize tome. Because we could also tome it back in, utilizing Meowth. We could Meowth this turn. Put Lily in our hand for next turn. I actually don't hate that. And then we could tome this away at some point. play a Matang toolbox. Matang is fun. I haven't checked out Matang too much. I need to do that soon. Get Lily just to set us ourselves up more. Okay. Hello, enjoy seeing Zorak gameplay. However, I'm a Sewer Ledge fan through and through most of all. I haven't played Sewer Ledge in a while. Zorak is also so I didn't play Zorak until post NAIC. It's just a deck I hadn't played a lot of. When you're just taking out decks, I'm just playing towards a list. And I really like the level of like intricacy that the transformation tome adds. It's very interesting that you can like do all these different like plays of like pulling and stuff late game, and like this Meowth right now next turn could easily like be transformation tomed into a Darmaku evolved into a Darmanitan. Like it's so interesting the different ways it can play here. I was about to say I think they hit 70 here. I was like, wait a second, let me do the math. I think they actually punched for the knockout here. So it was both at 30. We haven't played Surledge in a while. It's a fun deck, Surledge is, though. I'm just really bad at it because I just throw everything away way too early. We'll attach that there. Is there anything we want to put here? I don't think so, right? Lily for 8. Second Evo here. Trade away energy. I don't think Ruffian comes up in this matchup. Mulch Ball those away. So I'm pretty sure Shred, we can attack with Shred here and just take the knockout. I'm pretty sure. But I need a secret box for... Okay, we gotta throw this away. Let me throw away all 3 of these, because yeah, this is not great. Not good rate. Not good rate. Tread. 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 That's pretty good. I was a huge Zorak V-Star fan back in the day. I started playing at the tail end of the V era. Shaman's pretty good. For them. I started playing at the tail end of that. So was not playing with started playing like Lugia V-Star right before it rotated. Lugia V-Star was one of the first big decks I played. Then I started playing Miraidon EX, which played the Raikou V and Raichu V. I missed that deck so much. I loved it so much. I need to go play like what Worlds 2024 format. Start with Mew VMAX release, and I love Mew V. See, I'm so sad that I missed Mew VMAX, because I feel like I would have loved that deck so much because I love Mew, so it would have been so much fun to play a Mew deck. So I feel like I really missed out. How much does this hit for? 100 plus 30 plus 60 plus 90 actually, because they attach the Hop's Choice Band. Okay, so we could boss Shaman and kill Shaman. Could boss and kill Shaman, which I think might be the better play here. At least as far as like opening up future opportunities for stuff. I feel like that's definitely better. Yeah. I just need, what I would really like to find is energy. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think we just boss kill Shaman. They could recover it, and if they recover it, great, but if they don't recover it, even better for me. If they don't recover it, even better for me. That is, our hope is that they can't recover it, so that way we can take a big knockout next turn. But if they do recover it, pretty bad for us. Pretty bad for us if they do recover it. They don't have any draw power on board, so it's just depending on what they get. Lon and Zade, okay, well that gets them Shaman back. Horrifying. Oh, the revenge! It's so horrifying! I'm so horrified by this revenge! Yeah. That's nice, I like that. Okay, we do have Tome. And I can Tome in another Zorua, which I like a lot. Get rid of this Meowth. I would like to find another Zoroark, though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Zorua. Bye, Meowth. Hello, Zoroark. Yeah, I'll just punch this. Kill it. Trade away Yveltal. Cool. So I have one more Tome in deck as well. How much HP do they have? 140? Yeah. Shred. I don't think there's any real just shreds, that way we can attack next turn without having to retreat. Hazel, what does that do? You can only use a card if one of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Look at the top 8 cards of your deck and put 3 of them into your hand. Shuffle the rest of them into your deck, and you don't have to reveal them. I think like this art is very fun with the art, little like art drawings, crayon drawings. Special art card doesn't really matter. I mean, I would have liked the boss that was there, but it doesn't really matter. They do have to play the energy. They were not able to grab the, they're not able to grab the, band. Seren's pretty useless to us now. Okay, if I can just get the other Tome, there is some silly stuff that we can set up. Trade. I just need this red card to stick here and then not to have gotten anything decent. Pokepad's fine. I just need them not to get like anything that like gets them back in the game. Ooh, Defiant Horn is actually interesting. Because that's the boss equivalent. Oh, and then they just get a boss. It's fun. But I really just need them to like whiff a knockout here. This Badoo actually does become a sticking point. This is actually pretty bad. By sticking point, I mean a pain point, because they can just easily boss it later and kill it with splashing dodge. Or they can just do it now. And then they have Defiant Horn in hand, and they can boss this next turn. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. But we do kill this, so they won't be able to evolve it. So as long as we just Monkey Dory the damage off here, it should be fine. I think as long as we Monkey Dory the damage off, it'll be fine. Yeah, they just can... Okay, yeah, because we're just going to Monkey Dory damage, and we kill that, they don't have anything down, so the most they'd be able to do is like 60. And we would monkey enough damage away that potentially... or not even potentially, it just... They would not be able to get enough damage going. Alright, that's probably going to be the last game of the stream. Play one more Zorak. Like, I think Zorak is probably where I'm leaning for Monday. I'm just afraid of grass decks. I think that's really what it comes down to. I just think there's too many grass decks out there, and it's going to be bad for me with all the grass. Newbie, surely, with a name like Newbie, they're playing Beedrill, which I don't like. It's a rough matchup for us. I mean, if we can take the first knockout, if we don't take the first knockout, bad. My opponent shall go first. They'll have no idea what I am. Okay, looks like they're playing Dragapult. Dragapult. We actually have a chance here. Badoon set up. Watchtower's fine. I mean, obviously, it would be cool to Ultra Ball into Meowth and get a Lily and set up our hand here, so that's somewhat decent. Matters, but it doesn't matter all that much. Itch. Save the Ultra Ball, depending on what we top deck. Could be beneficial in other ways. No way they're gonna Dragon Headbutt my poor... Oh, no, not my poor Zorua! Not my poor Zorua! My poor innocent Zorua! I wasn't expecting the boss. I wasn't expecting the boss. Okay, well, chat, something tells me we're a little screwed. We'll play a boss of our own here and just try to stall him out with hopefully energy wastement. Stretcher for the other Zorua. See if that... If I can just hold them from a turn here... I really need to hold them for a turn here. Yeah, they do get the energy. And a Lily. I wish I had one of those. That means they can potentially get a Dragapult attack off here, which would not be good for us. Be very bad for us, actually, in fact. Super unfortunate, though, that we started with Badoo, and just, we could not stop the item lock there. Just Dragapult. Dragapult just is that guy. Dragapult just is that guy. Oh, hello? My mouse is just really having a lot of issues lately. So many of these cards are good. Wow. I didn't mean to click the Ultra Ball. I meant to click the Transformation Tome. But I clicked it, and I was like, oh, it's probably fine, so I didn't say anything. And chat, it wasn't fine. Chat, in fact, it was not fine. It, in fact, a lot of people are saying was bad. A lot of people are saying it was real bad. My mouse keeps, like, stuttering and I don't know what's gone with it. I don't know if it's just because it's a wireless how I said Meowth. It's a wireless mouse, so I don't know if like if it's just too far from where the. I should change the plug to be on the front of my computer instead of the back of my computer. Maybe there's just too much interference it's getting, which it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it'll just like stutter. I'd be very impressed if they whiff the Dragon Bolt here. But even if they don't whiff the Dragon Bolt, they still get another prize card here, and we're just so far behind. We're just so far behind. Oh yeah, they take another 2 prizes here. This is something. This is truly something. I need to black belt training because I'm gonna have to black belt training to 250, and I need so much here. I need so much here, and we aren't gonna get any of it. And we aren't gonna get any of it. I need a battery, maybe. Well, this is just the battery that came with it, so maybe it was already bad. Maybe I should get a new battery for it. Do we want to? There's no 2 prizer to boss. There's no 2 prizer to boss, so I don't really want to do that. Wow. Pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Wow. I got nothing to use. Cool. Cool. I mean, all they need is Evo here. Yeah, cool. All right. GG. GG. That one was really quick because it was bad for us. See, and then I have games like that, and I go, why am I playing this deck? I'm so bad at it. I have games like that, and I go, why on earth am I playing this deck? It's every game I play over 1700. As soon as I win a game and I get over 1700, and then I just immediately go on a losing streak. Because the game's like, hold up a second, don't think you're that good. Although I think the highest I've gotten is... Oh, man, I don't even know where I'd save it at. I think the highest I got was like 17... It was 17 something, maybe 1750. I don't know where I would have saved that at, though. To be able to go back and check. Oh, 1793 was the highest I got. That is the highest I've gotten on ladder. I don't think I've ever broken 1800. There you go, that's where better players are. Yeah, and every time I get to the better players, they kick me back down real fast. They go, stay down there where you belong. I'm like, okay. Alright. My bad. My bad. My opponent shows heads. Perfect. It's going to be heads. This is actually when I reveal that my my face cam is actually just like my capture is capturing a couple of minutes behind, so that way I can always pretend like I'm calling what my opponent gets, but it's because I've already seen it. But then it's just I capture the stream gameplay like a few seconds behind so I can make it seem like I'm saying a really cool, like, one-liner. That's not it. That's not what it is. Oh, someone just got a pet. Let's go. Oh, hold up a second. Cerebi, what are you telling me right now? A demo for Pokemon Pokeopia's first DLC pack, Bubbly Basin, will be available to play at Pokemon XP and Pokemon World Champions. Oh, that's fun. All I saw was demo, and I was like, wait, they're putting a demo out for a DLC? Makes sense that it's happening at Worlds. So if anyone's going to Worlds, you get to play the DLC, or like demo the DLC, which that's really cool. I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous. We will definitely go for a Bidoof strat here. It's much more important. That's why they put the Dunsparce up, because Clutch wouldn't really stop it. But Itchy Pollen will stop a rare candy. You haven't even played regular Pokemon yet? It's so good. I was playing the last couple of nights because the Jirachi event is happening right now. I don't even know if I'm chopping at the best trees right now in RuneScape. There's probably better trees I could be cutting right now. I'm just splitting you trees. Probably better trees I could go to. I don't know though. I think you might be best until I can get to... I don't know. I need to actually look up what a good line is. Yo, Count Check is here. Count Check, thanks for the lamp. Super kind of you, Count Check. Count Check was coming to make sure was keeping my account up to date. Probably looking to finally get it switched to too. Those prices, they're just gonna keep going up, and it's so stupid and so annoying, and I hate it so much. Alright, Lily for a fresh 8 cards. Okay, double Zoroark's pretty good. And we got energy. Okay, so we at least get a knockout here, which is nice. We at least get a knockout here, which is nice. Anything else we need to click here? No, we're good. Red. Let's get shredded. Okay, they didn't get another Abra down, so I don't know. Hopefully that works out for us. Which wasn't so much money, but like I have the money, but spending on one. Oh, I 100% agree. Like it felt so bad when I bought mine. I was not a fan of it. I bought mine on my credit card specifically so I could split the payment for it over 3 weeks, and then just over the next 3 weeks, every day when I got paid, every week when I got paid, rather, not every day when I got paid, every week when I got paid, I put a third onto the credit card to pay it off, and I paid it off. It was very smart, I think, or not smart. It was a better way for me to do it. Because right now I've paid off, all of my credit cards are paid off because I did a debt consolidation because I had a lot of credit card debt. And so I consolidated it all into one place through my credit union, and now I pay them so that way I'm not constantly building up interest, because the interest was what was killing me for my credit cards. But I still need to make sure I'm using my credit cards because I still need to keep my credit score for if, I ever want to make any big purchases. It sucks being an adult. But that's also why when I got my Switch 2 at the start of the year, because I was like, I know it's going to go up in price with all the AI nonsense. And so it's definitely a good time to have gotten it. They do have knockout here, which sucks. I wish they didn't. Because we're not completely screwed, but we don't really have great cards right now. Yeah, we just don't have red cards right now. We'll definitely red card them. Up castle. I think we just Lily. We need a fresh hand. We need like secret box. There's secret box. Cool. Binding Mochi really never comes up. Okay, cool. That actually gets us knockouts. So do I even need to use secret box right now? I'm trying to make sure, like, what? I think I Ultra Ball for these two. No, I think we do secret box. Yeah. We do secret box and we get rid of Vin's Castle. We keep the Ultra Ball. We want a Buddy Poffin. Actually, do we even want a Buddy Poffin? No, we don't. We want a Nice Treasure. And then we want to grab... Where's the tool? Where? There it is. I was like, where on earth is the tool? And we want to grab lilies, right? I'm just hoping they aren't able to piece together another attack. That's asking for a lot from them. But it is possible. It is possible. Shred. Now, best case scenario, we trade away Darmaku. We pull into 2 Transformation Tomes. Transformation Tome Yveltal into Darmaku. Evolve Darmaku into Darmanitan. And then kill both the Abras. They're trying to have Petron. Boss Stall doesn't do anything. This is a pass because the boss stall doesn't do anything. I have Petron on the bench. Okay, cool. This is just a pass. I have Petch on the bench. It doesn't do anything. Dope. Okay, that's one transfer. That's actually pretty good. Hold up. Oh, but I don't have anything to throw away for this. Oh no. This doesn't work. So I need to grab the other Zorark. Okay, we'll just have to Lilies and just hope we can piece it back together. Because I don't want to do this and then whiff it. What if we hit it? Nah, that's too few cards. Cool. Is there anything we want a Pokepad for? Or Buddy Poffin for? No. Let's put this in hand, though. Then some cards. Okay, now we just got to trade into a single Transformation Tome. Easy. Okay, not easy. I think we just pass. Because I don't want to let them move an energy from me. I think we actually pull up Yveltal. And let Yveltal take some damage here. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. But there's potentially a world where I want to bring in a Monkey Dory, and having some damage on Darmanitan could be interesting. I don't really care about this. It's so easy for us to get energy back. I don't really care. It sucks that it makes one more piece that we need, but it doesn't super impact anything overall. I don't think I have another Zork in there. Or another Zorua, rather. Okay, I need a perfect world. We get Boss and Transformation Tome. No. Or just Transformation Tome was enough. Do we Night Stretch or pass? I think we Night Stretch or pass here and just put it in play. Yeah, I think we just go past the Transformation Tome. They only have 3 cards. That does remove our ability to boss. Okay. But I don't want to give them draw power and taking the knockout. That's the other thing. I don't want to give them draw power and taking the knockout. Now we can Transformation Tome this into a... Actually, what would have been better there is to just clutch. Yeah, that would have been better. Instead of attaching the energy here, attach the energy here, Ruffian this away, and then clutch. We've let this go on for too many turns. We really missed the opportunity to get play here. Now, this is enriching energy, so they can't attach here or here. So our potential Darmanitan play is still in play. But we are asking ourselves for a lot of pieces here. Actually, we're not. We're just asking for boss. And we get to see 5 cards. And there's at least 2 boss in deck. This actually isn't that bad. This should actually be mediocrely okay. I don't think they runaway draw here, right? No way you runaway draw here. Oh, unless they're trying to get Shaman down. Hold up. They might be trying to put Shaman down, which does kind of suck. They might be searching for Shaman, which... Okay. They could still be searching for... Oh, they want to put Dunsparce up in the active room. That makes sense. Yeah, they're Shaman. Yep. Yep. Yeah, man, that sucks that we had it all set up and just whiffed it every time. It sucks that we had it set up so much but whiffed it every time. That's so disappointing for myself. Can I find boss here? No, sure can't. Could Transformation Tome this into Monkey Dory, though, and it'll give us some damage, I guess, to play with. But I don't think it's going to matter. Man, it just really sucks that we whiffed that so many times. Wow, this really sucks. That just really, really sucks. I also meant to retreat this first, so... Yeah, it doesn't really matter anymore. I don't think I can ever get enough damage moved over there. Maybe there's a world where I can spend some turns clutching. Maybe there's a world where I can spend some turns clutching. I just actually only need to clutch 1 turn. Because I was going to try, when I was doing the draws there, I was trying to find boss, so I could boss and clutch this for a turn. It would have worked out. And we only have the 1 hand disruption. They could whip energy, I guess. I mean, they have Lana's Aid. They also haven't flipped the script yet, have they? They have flipped the script. Okay, they have the energy. Yeah. I mean, it's just Ultra Ball is the only thing that I can get rid of with an Eerie. Yeah, I think our plan here is just hope we can hit the boss. That's really all our plan is hope we can hit the boss. Oh, we have Meowth. Never mind. Never mind. We actually shouldn't have done this. That actually is pretty bad. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Oh, I actually have 2 boss left. So we boss and then next turn. Okay, if this can work out. But if they have a way to stop this from working out, I gotta make sure we do the math right here, because I don't think we actually have it. I could monkey 1 and then we clutch 20. I think we actually have to clutch for 2 turns, which is pretty bad. Monkey 1 to 40, clutch to 60. Oh, no, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That math works out. That math works out. Right? Yeah, because it passes to 10, and on the pass back it would be 20. So I can just keep them here for this turn. I win next turn. If they have no way with a 17-card hand to get out of active. I don't know if they play Switch, Surfer, or whatever, but if they have no way to get out of active, we just win next turn. We played this kind of rough in the mid-game. Which, this is what I was trying to set up last turn, and I just couldn't set it up. Dunsparce goes down. 2 cards in deck. 7 cards for them. Boss's orders for Meowth, which again doesn't really... Oh, wait, no, that does fix it for them. Oh, that does fix it for them. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so our new play is we bring this back up. And then we have to clutch this for a turn, and they have to be able not to get out of it. Wow, that's so good. That's so good. Not great. Not great. Not great. Still in the same situation we was last turn. If they don't have a way to get out of active, we have game. If they have a way to get out of active, we lose. If they have Switch or Surfer. Why is this good for them? Because it meant I needed the extra damage from from being poisoned and active. Because my plan was to push 20, kill, take 1 prize, and then boss Pheasantipity and take my final 2 prizes. But then them bossing them means I don't get my additional poison tick, which means I wouldn't have enough damage to Monkey Dory kill the Shaman. So instead, we had to boss the Pheasantipity, we just have to clutch it for a turn. Which again, if they just are stuck here, we can just move this 20 damage kill, retreat to Zoroark, Rampaging Thunder, knockout. On final turn of game. For me. A little scary with all my draws here. I feel pretty okay with this. I shouldn't have showed them the Darmanitan too early. That does nothing. I think they just attached that to Think for a second, but that does nothing because the game will be over. Cool. Take a prize. Night Joker. GG. That was a good game. I love that they now get the opportunity to hold me hostage as they move in energy. GG's. And we definitely played the mid game of that one very poorly. But the early game and the all of it was pretty good. But the early game was just bad. All right, chat. I think we're back where we started the stream at. I think we're back where we started the stream at. With 2 more wins and another loss added there. And then Ethan with a 3-3, a 50%. Wow. What is the percentage here? 70% win-loss. Wow. Wow. I'm going to start my Metafy any day now. All right, chat. That is going to do it for me today. I hope you all have enjoyed hanging out. And if you haven't, well, that's on you. But our next stream, I actually don't know yet, because today's Saturday. Let me glance at the calendar for next week really quickly. I don't know if I'll have an answer. There will be no stream Monday for sure. Next stream will probably be Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. Probably a later night stream, like maybe like a 9 p.m. stream. I don't know. Or there probably will not be a stream tomorrow. But I don't know yet. I need to figure out the schedule for next week. And then Saturday the 4th will not be a stream either, because I'm going to be going to some Pokemon Pitch Black pre-releases. And yeah, that's all I got for you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for the new follows. Anyone who's hanging out in chat for the first time, if you are hanging out over on Twitch and you haven't already, definitely check out our YouTube channel, PokeWizard. Upload daily pack opens. We also have a long form content going. My NAC vlog should be coming up within the next week or so. But that'll be it for me tonight. Hope you all had a wonderful day. If you're watching over on YouTube, I appreciate you watching there as well. If you haven't already, make sure you hit a like on the VOD or the stream. But have a good night, everyone. I will see you later. Goodbye.